We are ready for more Junior League World Series action. We'll be crowning a world champion on Saturday. Right now we're in the first day of pool play in Kirkland, Washington. Downtown's pretty quiet, but things are rocking out at Everest Park. This town of Kirkland has opened its arms to these softball players from around the world that are 12 to 14 years old. South Carolina earlier on the field will be on, got past Puerto Rico, 1-0. And over on the other field, Philippines surviving a long game against California. So two teams will advance out of their pools to continue playing after the pool play. And we're ready for our second game of the day here between Italy and Illinois. Sam Gore along with Kenzie Fowler. A little breeze blowing now on this beautiful day. And our first game, Kenzie, was a pitcher's duel. We'll see if we can get the bats going here in this one.
You never really know what to expect on a day one because I feel like everyone's just, kind of getting the jitters out. You have the opening ceremonies, all of the hype going into this week, and then finally you get to have your cleats hit the dirt. And yeah, we had a fun one. It was a pitcher's duel and a pitching dominant performance from Ainsley Minshew from South Carolina.
Well, I can emphatically say in all my years of broadcasting, anytime I've been around the Italians of any team or sport, they bring the party. They play with flair in every sport. I'm looking forward to seeing how this junior league team from Milano, Italy competes. This is their road to Kirkland. Champions of the Europe-Africa region, beating Czech Republic in the championship. Patrizia Mattiolo, Patty is what she goes by, as the manager of this team. Here's a look at Central, which is Illinois, Evergreen Little League. And it will be Olivia Hovanek in the circle for Illinois. This is their road through, beating Ohio in a championship game. Ohio's always has a very good team, so this is a fantastic result for this Illinois team, led by Adam Goyke, the manager.
For both of these teams, you watch the two matchups in front of them, warming up, just kind of waiting your turn. And so here we go with Italy and Illinois, and it's going to be Olivia Hovanek getting the start in the circle for Illinois. And we have all the questionnaires, and we get all the good scoop and the good nuggets from the coaching staff. And one of the things that they wrote down and underlined for Olivia is her mound presence. And so I'm really looking forward to see what that means, what they define as her mound presence, whether that's confidence or emotionally, just a maturity that this youngster brings to the circle.
Hovanek, pitcher, is only 5 feet tall, but throws some heat. And she's going to face Alessandra Metta, the leadoff batter for Italy. I love looking at the favorite athletes for the Italians because they're a lot of times in other sports than baseball or softball. Her favorite athlete, Stefanos Tsitsipas, the Greek tennis player.
Yeah, you got me covered on the tennis side of things, right?
She's a sushi eater.
It's your jam.
Strike. 0-2. Meta, an aspiring journalist one day, doesn't get the call. You can already hear the Italian dugout. Love the cheers coming from that dugout. Loud and proud.
Yeah, they're already winning the award for loudest dugout of the day, no doubt.
It is always fun to have Italians around. 2-2 the count to the leadoff batter, Meta. outside. Home plate umpire Raymond Torres. And a full count right away here to the first batter. Way out in front of that.
This is exactly the at-bat you want out of your leadoff. Seeing a lot of pitches.
Tish Diaz-Cruz first base, Hiram Rivas at second, Kevin Ludwig at third, and a walk to the first batter of the game.
So you get on base, but you see so many pitches and allow the rest of your team and your on-deck batter to just scout up your opponent in the circle a little bit. That's exactly how you do it if you're Alessandro Meta.
Viola Massini going to try to move over the runner at first, lefty. Meta taking a pretty big jump over there at first base and continuing the tennis theme. Massini's favorite athlete, Jan Sinner. Wimbledon champion. Massini, a piano player, musician. Good cut, up to second. And second baseman, McKenna Juarez just could not get that out of her glove to make the play. Looked like she was there in time. In fact, I was thinking we might see two.
Yeah, it had the potential for a double play, no doubt. But that's a quality at-bat, especially following that leadoff walk, putting something in play and making something happen.
Italy with two on here, nobody out. It's the pitcher, Rebecca Soldi, up to bat for Italy. Rebe is her nickname. Outside. Both Italian runners at first and second. Looking like they are raring to go as soon as this ball leaves Hovanek's hand. One and two. Waited on it, tags it to left center. Italy is going to score at least one run. Runners hold at first and second. So Italy jumping on the scoreboard right away as Masetta scores off the RBI single from Soldi.
Two-strike magic in the first, sitting on an off-speed pitch. I love that kind of turn to the dugout, small humble flex. And that's the pitcher for Italy, getting her team on the board first. She's like, I need some insurance right now. I have the opportunity for it. And she goes out there and gets it. It's a changeup from Hovanek. You can see where Soldi just kind of froze her hips, froze her hands, saw the pitch deep. It's exactly how you want to do it. And then Meta all the way from second base, scoring easily.
Vittoria up to bat now. Vittoria Nardini takes a strike. She's also a musician, plays the electric bass. She's a piano player and a bass player back-to-back in the lineup. Runners for Italy take a big lead when the ball leaves the pitcher's hand. You can already tell they love to run. Inside, good job by Molly Rates behind the plate. Nardini rips that foul. Coach had to get out of the way.
A little bit, yeah. Two
2-2 to Nardini. Still no outs. Runners will advance. Ball got past the catcher. They go down to second and third easily. So now Italy with 2 runners in scoring position.
Well, Hovanek and Rates are really trying to work the outer half to Nardini, but the last 2 pitches, Hovanek has just missed over the middle of the plate.
It's this to second base. And a good job to keep that out of the outfield, but it is another run scored for Italy as Massini comes in to score. That was a shot hit by Nardini.
The at-bats from Italy are so good right now. Seeing deep counts, fouling off a lot of pitches until they get something that they can handle, and back-to-back base hits. Just hitting the ball solidly on the ground, seeing it where it's pitched.
2-0 game now. Italy with runners at the corners, first and third, still no outs. Mingrone, the batter. Swinging all the way. This is deep. It is out of here. A 3-run homer by Manu Mingrone. Told you the Italians bring the party.
This was an absolute bomb. Oh my goodness. Just look at her swing, kind of shuffling her feet a little bit, kind of getting some movement into that. And Goiki out there in center field running it down, just running out of room, and up it goes over the hill. That just tells you how much was behind that.
And even with that face mask, she had the biggest smile on her face as she was running the bases.
Oh, how good does that feel? You're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting all week for this moment, for this World Series. And look at Italy here in the first inning, a quick 5 spot. Wow.
5-0. Right away. Giorgia Somashini, the batter now, as they continue to celebrate Mingrone's home run. That hits her. So Somashini will take her base. And still no outs.
Yeah, Illinois looking for a reset here. And oof, this one got her in the helmet.
So Vito Franzacini up to bat now. Still no outs. Runner at first base for Italy. Top of the first inning. It's pretty cool when an Italian says their favorite food is pizza. It just legitimizes it to me, you know?
That's so true. But
Wait, you have fried potatoes up there. She said pizza.
Well, you just know that what they're eating is going to be better than anything that we're going to get here.
Like, what would an American say? Hamburger? I mean, what's an American food that they would think we would say?
Oh man,
I would say pizza.
Steak, maybe?
Yeah. That's a good call. But if an Italian says their favorite food is pizza, instant respect. Strike. Good pitch by Hovanek. Hovanek looking to get that first strikeout, get any out at this point. Top of the first, 5-0 Italy. That is hit sharply up the middle. The Italians' bats have no jet lag. Single up the middle by Franzacini. She just gave a big flex over there at first base, too.
I am quickly picking up their traditions, and the flex is one of them. When you get to first base, they've been flexing this whole inning. So
Adam Goiki, the manager, going to go out. They're going to make a change in the circle right away. Olivia Hovanek heading back to the dugout. Always tough to come out in the World Series and be that first pitcher. And I'm sure we'll see more of her as the week progresses. But right now, it's all Italy to start 5-0. Italians having a good time. Why not? They're up 5-0 right away. I mean, that's in the dugout.
Well, you think about their travel day that they
Yeah.
had to have to get all this way, so they're like, we're not wasting any time. Let's keep this train moving.
Ava Kruger will be in the circle now for Central region represented by Illinois this year. Still no outs. And the top of the first. Giada Servideo up to bat now. Servideo, her dream job is to be a biomedical engineer. Favorite subject in school is chemistry. So we would have nothing in common, unless we loved pizza.
Unless you pizza.
Outside corner strike. Runners at first and second for Italy. No outs. The Italians have come and been very impressive here in the top of the first.
This is a tough spot for Kruger to come in here, getting your first couple of moments in the World Series, and find a way to get a couple of outs with 2 on.
3-1 the count. Walk would load the bases. Servideo swinging. Count goes full. Full count, no outs. Now back out of play. Servideo will see another pitch. I love how aggressive this Italian team's been.
Yeah, you can see the in-at-bat adjustments being made right now with Servideo swinging and missing that pitch prior and then fouling that one off, just getting a little bit closer to timing up Ava Kruger.
Looking to bunt now. Infield stays, and it'll be into right field for another hit. See if they bring the runner. No. Runner holds, so the base is loaded now. Servideo with another single. No outs. Ninth batter of the inning coming up. Mata Bardella. Big New York Yankees fan. Italy threatening to score more runs here. Already up 5-0. On the ground to third, they will go to first with the throw. Run scores. Nice piece of hitting there from Bardella to get that run in. But 1 out.
A little interesting that Johnson at third chose to go to first base when the bases were loaded and would have had a force out right in front of her at home plate to maybe erase a run and as well as get an out on the board, but goes to first. So Italy scores another run, make it 6-0.
Got a Calamita up. Calamita showing bunt. Infielders come in. Calamita speaks 3 languages, English, Italian, and French. 0-2 and a strikeout. First one of the game for Ava Kruger, 2 down. Bases still loaded.
A much needed out for Illinois. And just took 3 pitches, working the outer half, Kruger was, against the lefty in Calamita. Quick work.
Marta Petrelli up to bat now for Italy. Aspiring surgeon one day. That gets away from the catcher, and Italy's going to score another one. 7-0 Italy. Servideo, the runner, is at third. Petrelli, the batter. How's that back? 1-1. Her favorite athlete, Bebe Vio, who is a wheelchair fencing world champion. Love that. Good pitch, 1-2. Good news for Illinois, it is just the first inning. Called third strike. So Kruger struck out the last 2 batters, but not before Italy put up 7 runs, including a 3-run homer by Mingroni.
Well, Italy absolutely packed their bats here to Washington because, my goodness, here in the first inning, 7 runs, highlighted by that big 3-run home run. Wow.
We're in the shadow of Seattle here out in Kirkland, Washington. An absolute stunning summer day. And Italy has been stunning as well, putting up 7 runs in their first at bat. And now we'll see Italy on defense for the first time today. And they will have Rebecca Soldi in the circle.
Well, I love the fact that Rebecca Soldi's favorite athlete is Rachel Garcia, because she is not only the starting pitcher, but the number 3 batter, and got that inning going with the RBI single. So think about what Rachel Garcia does and what kind of player she is. That's exactly it. Just kind of in the middle of everything. It just tells me that Rebecca, she knows exactly what she's looking for. Your favorite athlete is who you want to emulate. And Rachel Garcia is a great one.
So what would you tell this team from Illinois that's coming up to bat right now, down 7-0 right away?
I would just say look at the scoreboard, and yes, understand that we're down quickly, 7-0, but look how many innings are left, and we cannot score all 7 runs in 1 inning. You can't think like that anyway. Obviously, we just saw Italy score 7 runs, but you don't want to make it bigger than it is.
Molly Goyke, daughter of manager Adam Goyke, the leadoff batter for Illinois. Takes 2 balls right away. Nardini behind the plate for Italy. Strike called to avoid the walk, 3-1. Goyke, also volleyball player. Favorite athletes, Caitlin Clark. Swings, it's going to be tough. Nice play by the shortstop. Safe. Good play for Meta to pick it up, but the throw not on the mark. And so now Illinois has their first batter on.
I think Molly Goyke is beating this out even if there's a perfect throw at first base. She's the speedster of this team. You love that in the leadoff spot. Just a little touch and go.
Yeah, Goike, already a all-state player in varsity softball. A lot of speed. Nice hit right past third base as McKenna Juarez gets the single, and Illinois' bats have come out hot too. 2 runners on, no outs.
You don't have to have a 7-run response. You just have to have some sort of response. And you love this. Starting the game in the first inning here with 2 singles back-to-back. Wasting no time. Aggressive early. Let's go get this.
Madeline Schillo up to bat now. Illinois, the runners at first and second, no outs. Schillo, coach telling us on the questionnaire, is probably their most clutch player. She's had so many big-time hits for them this season. Trying to lay down the bunt, move the runners over, goes foul. Favorite subject in school, algebra. See what she figures out here with that analytical brain. Strike thrown by Soldi.
Pitch had a little heat on it.
Yeah. Just outside, runners stay where they are. Goike, the lead runner at second. Juarez is on first. No outs, 2-2. Schillo, that's going to be trouble. It'll land for a single. They will send the runner home. Throw to third, not in time. So Illinois gets one back. It's 7-1. RBI by Schillo.
Just off the end of the bat, but Illinois will take it with 2 runners on. 1 scores here, just in the middle of kind of no man's land out there in center field. Play at third, but the throw gets away. A little bit of an awkward slide for Juarez, and she's all right.
Molly
in business.
Yeah, Molly Wright's going to try to keep the rally going here for Illinois. 7-1 the score. This has just been the opposite of our first game, which was 1-0, won by South Carolina. Nice pitch, but Wrights doesn't bite. Wrights, the catcher. Grandfather was a minor league baseball player for 20 years. Good pitch.
First look at the off-speed pitch from Soldi. Everything else has been her hard stuff, so you see the aggressive approach from Illinois and a couple of base hits start to work in that off-speed a little bit more, maybe.
Gotta love this response by Illinois. Full count. A lot of times a team gets down 7-0. Their spirits are defeated, but this team's come out swinging. Full count, another hit ripped through the infield, another run scores for Illinois, and it is 7-2, RBI single for Molly Wrights.
Four straight singles, and they've kind of sprayed all over the field, so that just tells me that this team is well-rounded. A lot of different ways to score. Whether we saw an infield single from Molly Goike to start this inning, or the little outfield blooper, a couple of solid hits down the line as well.
Still no outs. Mackenzie Norbit up to bat for Illinois. This Illinois team they don't have a team captain because the coach's philosophy is everyone is a captain on this team, he said. But if he had to pick a player, it would be this one, Mackenzie Norbit. She is a leader on and off the field. Runner going to second. They won't waste the throw. Smart decision by Nardini behind the plate. Trying to hold that runner at third by not throwing.
Yeah, especially on that off-speed pitch.
2-1. Norbit, a big Jada Coleman fan, the former Oklahoma star, now part of the Oklahoma City Spark. Still no outs. A hit scores another run. Good discipline by Norbit not to swing at that.
I like the off speed. If anything, it speeds up your next pitch, so you can use it here full count, go from slow to fast.
Norbit fired up, taking her base. Bases loaded now. Still no outs. That's Shillo. Runner over at third now. Have a meeting in the circle now as manager Patty Mattiolo going out.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of timeouts in the Little League World Series, but I think this is a good time to use one. Bases loaded, no outs. Got to slow down the momentum that Illinois obviously has offensively. And just kind of a quick check-in. What do you see and what's not working? What can we start going to a little bit differently? And then also defensively, where is everyone going to be situated? Do you want to stay back and maybe go for the double play? Outfield, do you want to stay deep? Protect doubles? I like that the whole team came in on that huddle as well.
Lead is still 7-2. So a lot of insurance left for Italy, but Illinois showing that they are here to fight. Addison Merskos will be the next batter. No outs, bases loaded. Strike one.
I love it. After the timeout, fire a strike, set the tone. She just needs that off-speed pitch for a strike. It's been close. It's missing a little bit out.
It's fun to watch these Illinois runners, too. As soon as the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, they are looking to go. Shillo's coming way down that third baseline. 1-2 the count. No outs. Bases loaded.
I like the aggressiveness on the base running, but at the same time, you have bases loaded and no outs. You don't want to be overly aggressive and run yourself out of what could be a huge first inning.
Good at bat by Merskos. We're waiting on that to foul it off. Wants to own her own business someday. Aspiring entrepreneur. Ooh, full count. Soldi wanted that pitch. Walk scores a run. Gets it on the ground to short. That's a tough ball. Did it hit the runner? Yes. So that's interference. Runner is out. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Bad break for Illinois.
So all of the base runners will go back. No run scores, and a very important first out for Italy. And it comes kind of in an unconventional way. You could see where that's that aggressive base running I was talking about. If you have maybe a little bit more of a casual lead at second base, you can kind of see the ball, react to it. Instead, very aggressive, runs right into the ball.
Molly Ray, she picked up the wrong foot. And that was going to be a really tough play for the shortstop.
Ball was hit hard.
Yeah, anytime you get that runner in front of you, right? So Samantha Johnson up to bat. 1 out now. 7-2 the score in favor of Italy. Johnson has been hitting well lately for them, had a good regional performance. In the dirt, good stop by Nardini. That's hit to center field. Closing to make the catch is Somashini. Runner tags up and scores. And runners advance for Illinois. So another run on the board for Illinois, 7-3. Sacrifice fly by Johnson. Vanek up to bat now, the pitcher for Illinois. It's popped right back to the pitcher, Soldi. So Italy is coming back to bat, but good job by Illinois to get 3 of those runs back. It's 7-3 after 1. Beautiful skies overhead and a very offensive first inning. 10 runs scored between the two.
Barely had 1 run in our first game.
Italy will be coming back to the plate now. Georgia. Oh no, it's Aurora Sofia Giapponi will be the batter. Giapponi, favorite athlete Paige Beckers. Favorite softball player Erica. I always get her name mixed up.
Piancastelli. I got
Piancastelli.
I'm sure that name is going to be up and down.
She's on a lot of them. The Italian-American, yeah. Plays for the Volts. Competed in the Olympics for Italy. So Kruger back in the circle for Illinois. Italy put up 7 runs in the top of the first. Fouled away. Giapponi, I love her quote that she put on her questionnaire. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. Hope she's an optimist. Good pitch, getting Giapponi to chase that. Up high, 2-2. Okay, here's Special Talents cooking pasta. Now we're talking. Kind of threw me off earlier when the Italian player's favorite food was sushi. Chopper to first, backhanded grab by Shillo. Nice play.
Yeah, great scoop. Oh, better handshake.
Good glove work over there at first base, one down.
See the first baseman mitt, putting it to use. Didn't have to go too far.
So we're back to the top of the order for Italy. Alessandra Metta walked in her first appearance, ended up being one of the 7 runs across. Metta told us a joke. Why was the softball player a great musician?
Why was the softball player a great musician? I don't know if I have time to like ponder it, so go ahead.
Because she had the perfect pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Takes a strike.
I like that one better.
That was a perfect pitch.
Than the last joke you told the last game.
I didn't. These are not my jokes.
I'm just ranking them. There's going to be a lot of
Okay.
jokes. I know it's a long week. We're going to have a lot of jokes. I'm going to have a ranking system.
I'm pulling them out. It's the only time of year I get to do this. Fouled off her foot. It's a chopper to Merskos. Nice play by the infield here for the first 2 outs. Addison Merskos made that look easy. Tough bounce.
Looking for a much cleaner inning. Illinois is off to a good start here with 2 quick outs.
Viola Massini, the batter. Trying to get something started here for Italy. Good pitch, outside corner. That is smashed to left field, but it is hit right at Norbert, who made the play. 3 up, 3 down. Illinois coming to the plate, down 7-3. Little League is focused on helping programs impacted by disaster receive the support they need to rebuild, recover, and continue providing children with life lessons learned through youth baseball and softball. Want to support these disaster relief efforts? Text RALLY, R-A-L-L-Y, to 345-345 to donate today. Standard messaging rates apply. Beautiful day here in Kirkland, Washington for day 1 of the Junior League Softball World Series and our first day of pool play. It is Italy leading Illinois 7-3. Illinois bringing Cecilia Chavez to the plate. One of the team jokesters, always keeps her teammates laughing, coach said.
Do we have a joke?
No, especially, she actually did not give me a joke.
Maybe she's more of a like prankster.
She's more of an improv, maybe, just in the moment. She is a high character, very compassionate young woman. Her dream job is to be a special ed teacher one day. Takes a special person. Two and one the count here. Wind's starting to blow out a little bit. Getting some nice mid-afternoon breeze here in the Pacific Northwest. Chavez waits on it, lifts it to left. A good recovery by Giappone. She was moving one way, had to backtrack to make that grab.
Now the wind's starting to pick up a little bit here in Kirkland, so if you're an outfielder, you're always checking that. First step was in, but like you talked about, was able to recover very quickly and secure that out.
Already had one home run in this game in Groni. First inning. Ava Kruger, the final batter in the continuous order for Illinois. They only send 10 to the plate, which in today's game is not a lot. Usually you see 12 batters. Kruger lines that right up the middle for a single. That is perfect. And so Kruger is on, making way for the leadoff batter, Molly Goike.
She goes up to get this pitch. Look where the location was. You can see it's up around the shoulders and keeps her hands high and just allows her bat to see it up the middle.
Molly Goike, daughter of manager Adam. Love what he said about his daughter. He said, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. And what a player she is. She's a future star. Freshman on her high school varsity team this year. Made All-State as a center fielder in South Carolina. Not bad for a 9th grader.
Love that look of Molly. She was checking the defense, looking around.
Saw her score a run in that first inning, very fast as a base runner. Good bunt. Pitcher only has one throw, that's to first, and they do not get her as the throw was bobbled by Massini. So runners at first and second now.
This is what Molly Goike has done this entire season for Illinois, is just create chaos. And I think she beats that out. I think that should be a hit. She's got so much speed. Yeah, they're going to rule that a hit. I agree.
Goike on base for the second time. That is slicing just foul. I would have scored another run. Kruger was almost to third base when that ball hit in foul territory. She's the base runner at second. Juarez got a hit in her first at bat. Chopper to third, gets through, and they'll hold the runner. Bad bounce for the third baseman, Servadio. So everybody's on. 3 straight hits for Illinois, bases loaded, and 1 out. Maddie Schillo up to bat now. Schillo takes a strike, big Carlin Pickens fan. Schillo, a little bit of an old soul. Her favorite song is Elton John's Benny and the Jets. Fouls that back, 1-2.
This is where Illinois wants to be. Bases loaded, heart of the lineup.
Schillo way up in this batter's box. A little off speed. Schillo's able to foul it back.
Oh man, she just missed this off speed from Soldi, spinning that change, flipping it in there.
Gonna be foul over just behind first base. One and two the count. The RBI single. She stretched it into an appearance on second base. That was in the first inning. the windshield.
Soldi just trying to find that put-away pitch. She's been able to get ahead of hitters. It's just, you get 2 strikes, what can you put them away with? Whether that's an out or a strikeout. Seen her try and spin that changeup a little bit.
Nardini just saved another run behind the plate. 2-2 the count.
Long at bat here.
Left field, single, 1-run scores. Throw goes to third, not in time. And Illinois just keeps chipping away. 7-4 now, and the bases remain loaded. 1 out.
4 straight singles. They don't have an extra base hit yet on the game.
Umpires called time for some reason.
I think there's an out somewhere over at first base now. Looks like Shillo.
Yeah, they did
first.
There is an out. Maybe she did come off that bag and get tagged. Didn't see it, just saw a little discussion, and then she headed back into the dugout. The runners now are at second and third. That really changes things in Italy's favor. Hit sharply on the ground, does not matter. Illinois gets another hit, and they will score 2 more runs. And suddenly it is 7-6.
So how big was that miscue, whatever it was that happened at first base with Madeline Shillo after her RBI single got called out?
2 RBI single by Rates. Norbit back up to bat. Illinois with 3 in the first and now 3 here in the second to draw within 1. Throw down to first. Not in time. Well, if you get in the dirt here, the uniform's definitely being laundered. Norbit walked in her last at bat. Big swing, 2-2. Good pitch.
I'd love to see Soldi go right back to that spot, that same velocity.
Back Norbit up to bat, runner on first, 2 outs. Ball's dropped, they'll throw down to first to get the out, but Italy has surrendered 3 runs per inning so far, but yet the Italians still lead this game 7-6 as we head to the third. Well, we've seen a lot of offense in this game so far. 13 runs scored between the two. It's 7-6 Italy as we head to the top of the third inning. Illinois gradually chipped away at this Italian lead, and Italy will be sending Rebecca Soldi to the plate, the pitcher, to face Ava Kruger. Soldi had an RBI single in the first inning, ended up scoring a run as well. Outside corner strike. Kruger very deliberate in her setup. Does not go too fast.
kind of throws off of her back hip a little bit and has a very quick arm circle, but the ball doesn't come in with a ton of pace. So sometimes as a hitter, that kind of throws you a little bit when you see a lot of movement in the circle and the ball is almost hidden because she's throwing it behind her hip.
She's very methodical. That is foul.
As a pitcher, it's all about disrupting the timing from hitters, and however you can do that, everyone's a little bit differently, and Kruger definitely is not going to maybe bring the velocity that we're seeing from some of the other pitchers like we saw earlier today with Ainsley Minshew from South Carolina, but as long as you can throw strikes, deceive the hitters, that's all that matters.
Has to go outside with that pitch, and Soldi not buying. 2-2 the count. Another foul ball. Soldi goes after that, over to second. Juarez underhands it for the put away. One down.
The hitters in this game are just making these pitchers work. I mean, how many times do you look up after the at-bat and go, this is the 8th pitch of the at-bat, the 9th pitch of the at-bat?
Yeah, you're right. This is Vittoria Nardini. Just goes third. Or just goes foul to third. Nardini's dream job is to be an actress. Strike. Did I ask you why the math book looks so sad?
Is this another joke?
Yeah,
okay.
Nardini's joke.
Okay, hit me.
Because of all its problems.
You know what? Yes. I was not a fan of math.
It's a good Nardini joke. 1-2. Italy without a hit since that first inning. The Italian dugout just continues to rock with enthusiasm. It's the loudest sound in the ballpark. Well, back again. Here's that bat you're talking about. These batters really making these pitchers work.
I think that ball was headed towards where we got our lunch.
Into the catering.
Hopefully the food's all right.
Right in the middle of the rice and teriyaki chicken.
Very concerned. That was a good meal we had.
Nardini in this at bat. 1-2. Does he get her to chase that? 2-2.
So frustrating as a pitcher. Anytime you throw something around the zone, it gets fouled off. And then you're going, okay, maybe I expand it a little bit. See if I can get you to chase. And Nardini says no. So frustrating.
Nardini continues to frustrate Kruger. Just cannot get her out. She keeps fouling these pitches off. Three and two. See if Nardini wears Kruger down here. 10th pitch of the at-bat. It's high pop fly. Had some miscommunication there about who was going to take it. And it ends up dropping, and Nardini's safely on first. So whose ball should that have been there?
Well, I mean, it could be the right fielders. It's just about where everyone is situated for the pitch, and it's why it's so important to constantly look over your shoulder and check your outfield. Is your outfield shallow? Is your outfield deep? That way, Juarez, she had a beat on it. It's almost like she heard her right fielder, Chavez, right behind her at the last second. It kind of scared her a little bit, kind of backed her off.
And Groni, who had the 3-run home run in the first inning, back up to bat for the first time since then. Lifted it over the left center field fence. Takes a strike. Went up high with that pitch. Hits another one deep. Back-to-back home runs for Mingroni. This time a 2-run shot over the left field fence. She's making it look easy.
A little shrug, like it's not that hard.
Manuela Mingroni, the MVP today. Back-to-back homers.
How fun is this? Had a 3-run shot in the first, and then how do you back that up? Well, there's only one runner on, so I've got to get her in as well. Look at this big swing. So much power, and to me, it's how deep she sees these pitches. She's not in front at all. Her timing is right on. And then just the power, the ease of her swing, and her team is just eating it up. Let's eat.
So that puts the Italians up 9-6 now here in the top of the third. Somashini is hit by a pitch in her last at bat. Ball outside. Boy, this top half of the Italian batting order has been lethal today. Oh. Right at the dugout. One and one. So Machini on the ground to third base. Johnson traps it, makes the throw. Oh, what a play by Samantha Johnson at third base.
You have to have an arm to be able to throw across the diamond from your knees. The backhand, there's no time to stand up. If she stands up, you're out of time. So she decides to throw it from her knees, and it's a straight strike.
All-star play by the all-star from Illinois, Sam Johnson. Vito Franzacini up to bat now, who singled and scored in the first inning. 2 outs. Takes a strike. Italy's picked up a couple of more runs here in the top of the third in the 7-inning game. This is pool play day 1 of the Junior League Softball World Series. Good pitch, got her to swing. I'm liking the Italians' right sleeves, the colorful sleeve they have.
think might have been something that everyone was issued. I'm seeing it on the Illinois side as well.
Nice statement, yeah. Seems like I don't think there's an Italian that doesn't have it on. Some of the Illinois players don't have it on. You have to get one of those.
I would wear it, no doubt.
Yeah.
I loved an arm sleeve.
Improve my announcing. Fouled away, 1 and 2. Franzacini down in the count, 1-2. Takes a strike 3. But Italy is able to get a couple more behind another blast by Manuela Mingrone.
Well, she is in this lineup in the 5 spot as the extra hitter for this reason. 2 home runs in this game, both of them no doubters. What a day so far for Manuela Mingrone.
Well, 2 fields in action today. This is field 1, and Italy leading this game 9-6, going into the bottom of the 3rd. The other field is Canada and Pennsylvania. They've had a couple of good games over on that field today, including this one. Long one to start. Philippines getting past California on this field. South Carolina was a winner over Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico will be back on this field after this game against the local Kirkland, Washington team. Just to give you an idea what this looks like. Pennsylvania leading Canada 5-3. They're in the top of the 4th inning over there. And we're in the bottom of the 3rd. So we flip-flopped. Earlier, our game started after their game and finished earlier, and now we started before them and are behind that game.
It all evens out as it does. Kind of a unique setup on the field below us. On the right side, you have that shade around home plate. I'd like to be pitching in that. Usually that favors the pitchers.
It's in the shadow of some huge trees over there.
Yeah, it's tough to be a hitter. Try and pick up that ball going from sun to shade.
You're on field 1. Addison Merskos up to bat now. Reached on a fielder's choice in her first at bat. Every time Italy has scored, Illinois has responded. Servideo makes a nice play at third base. 1 down. Always tough to play third base in softball. You take some shots over there. Samantha Johnson back up to bat now. Laid down a sacrifice in her first at bat to move runners. It's on the ground foul. Johnson hits that at short. Giappone, who just moved to short, gets the put out. 2 down.
A couple of defensive substitutions here. You have Alessandra Meta, who was the shortstop, now pitching. So, of course, when you enter the game, what's going to happen? The ball's going to find you. You just have to be ready for it. That was a nice play.
Italy making that change in the circle when before they came back onto the field in between the at-bat. Ovanek up to bat now. Right back up to the pitcher. What a play by Meta. goodness. Talk about glove work. And that is the third out. So no runs by Illinois. And we're heading into the fourth inning with Italy still up 9-6. Yesterday was the Challenger game here, a tradition at the Junior League Softball World Series where children with handicap and special needs get to play a little softball with these World Series competitors. All the teams are here cheering them on and helping them, coaching them through playing the game that they love. It's such a special day, and these players just respond so well. Such a fun day. I love that tradition here in Kirkland.
I also love to see the mingling of the teams, right? How many huddles did you see there where you had different colored uniforms? And that's what it's all about, everyone coming together here in Washington, but not, of course, just from your own team, but from different countries, and, of course, spreading the love of our sport and into the community.
So Video up to bat now for Italy, singled in her first at bat. Third base coming over to make the play. Yeah, nice catch. Good heads up move by Samantha Johnson.
The defense is starting to find their groove in this game. Remember, this is the first game, the first outing for both of these squads, so maybe starting a little bit slow defensively, both of them were, but you get a couple of innings in, you start to kind of feel your groove, get your confidence, and we're starting to see some really nice defensive plays on both sides.
Burdella up to bat, has a lot of power. They put her in the back half of this lineup. It's always interesting to see how the coaches approach the continuous batting order. Good pitch by Kruger. Kruger goes through that same routine before every pitch. Foul ball down the right field line, almost took out a camera.
Can't have that happen. We've got too long of a week. We need our cameras.
We need our camera people.
We need our camera people, that's right. Yeah, cameras don't matter. It's the people behind them, that's right.
Outside, doesn't chase that. Okay, here's the Italian, Bardella. Favorite food? Hamburger.
Wow.
See that coming.
Not see that coming.
Just a good spot for that. Crushes this high above the second baseman, but the left fielder comes over. They had some confusion with the ball in a similar spot earlier, and this time Chavez calls it and Juarez backs off.
And that's just what it's all about. Just the little adjustments, of course, did not happen. The last time that almost exact play was out there between Juarez and Chavez, second baseman and right fielder. And look at them right there. They're consistently communicating about where I'm going to be positioning. And it's not even where the right fielder's positioned. It's also where the second baseman is going to be positioned. But it's all about that constant communication, and it changes pitch to pitch. And I'm watching them right now. They're locked in. And that is a great sign. Yes, it didn't work out the first time, but we're not going to let that happen again.
Calamita, the batter, she struck out in her first appearance against Kruger. Down in the count right away here. 0-2. Calamita is a figure skater in addition to playing softball. Outside, doesn't chase. Figure skating's got to transfer over to softball, I would think. Balance, footwork.
Could not even tell you. I'm from Arizona. Figure skating is so far away from
and I'm a Floridian, so ditto.
Could not help you.
Do not know. Oh, nice swing, but a better pitch. And Kruger getting the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah, nice inning there from Ava Kruger. This is her 4th strikeout of the game. Quick work. Nice inning.
Back here at Everest Park, field number 1. Junior League Softball World Series. Italy up 9-6. Illinois turned about here in the bottom of the 4th. Game 2 of 3 on this field today. Washington will face Puerto Rico later this afternoon. Meta remains in the circle for the Italians. Cecilia Chavez, the batter. Chavez swings on the first pitch. Nice play. Francisini comes charging in to make the grab.
Strikeouts are fun, but you know what's more fun?
What's that?
1 pitch, 1 out.
For who?
The pitcher. And maybe us, I don't know.
Ava Kruger up to bat. Kruger's done such a good job in the circle for Illinois today, really riding it out. Very good math student. Good pitch by Meta.
What was your favorite subject? We've had a lot of chemistry, a lot of math. What was your favorite?
Lunch.
Mine was PE.
PE, yeah, or recess.
Yep.
And actually, we have a few players that said that. One said study hall. Thought that was pretty funny.
I don't know if that's quite a class, but we'll let it slide.
But I am shocked how many softball players at every level, last week with the 10 to 12-year-olds and this week with the 12 to 14-year-olds, they love math. When did math get to be so popular?
Probably now you're in the age of analytics. Right?
Yeah.
It kind of goes hand in hand with being an athlete nowadays. Not in my wheelhouse, though. I was a kind of an English, journalism, history kind of girl.
2-2, that gets away, but no runners on. Full count to Kruger. Kruger got a single and scored a run. Take another base. So Kruger's been on after both at bats. And we go to the top of the batting order now. Same situation as they had last time this developed, with Kruger on and Goike coming up. Goike has had 2 singles today. Threatening bunt. Infield runs in.
This is where Italy defensively needs to be on their toes. Top of the lineup. Goike, so much speed. Already 2 hits, 2 singles.
Runner Kruger got a big lead there. Came back to first. Good stop. Nardini did a good job not to let that get past her. That would have pushed the runner up to second. Good job by the catchers today. Goike is going to trot to first. Back-to-back walks given up by Meta. 1 down. Time call, that looking at a spot behind the rubber in the circle. Meta not happy with how that feels on her foot.
I wonder if it's a sprinkler or something. They're definitely trying to push it down into the ground. But it is behind the rubber, so really that shouldn't affect you in any way. Unless it's a safety issue, of course.
She steps through it right there, still.
Oh yeah, it's right where her foot is.
Yeah, mashing back on that spot. That's what she pushes off. Throws a strike that time. Juarez got a hit in her last at bat. In fact, she's 2 for 2 today as well. Coach said she has one of the smoothest swings he's ever coached. She can hit for power or bunt. Another good stop by Nardini. 2-1. It's getting interesting here again. A walk would load the bases. It would also be 3 straight walks. 3-1 the count. Let's see if Juarez is swinging or taking here. Takes and will take her base. So the base is loaded now. 3 straight walks given up by Meta after getting the first batter out. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, and had such a clean third inning, went 3 up, 3 down, coming in after Soldi for Italy started this game, giving up the 6 runs to Illinois. So a quick pitching change looked like it was going to be the key, and now just cannot find the strike zone here in the 4th.
Force out at any base right now. Earlier we saw Illinois allow a run to score. Instead of throwing home, got the force out at first. See if the Italians go home with any ground ball. It's up high, another good catch by Nardini, kept it in front of her. And it's 2-0, you're right. She's struggling finding that strike zone.
And this is one of those things where you want to take until the pitcher can show you that she can throw a strike, but in the same breath, this is the power part of the order for Illinois. So if there's an opportunity for Madeline Schillo to get her swing off on one pitch, she's going to try and do that.
Patty Mattiolo, the manager for Italy, going to come out to the circle and talk to Meta now. Go to that circle twice in an inning. The pitcher has to be removed. It is 3-0 with the bases loaded and 1 out. Italy does have the 3-run cushion right now.
They do have 4 pitchers on staff.
This is Meta's the second they've used today. Soldi started the game.
But if Meta cannot find a strike zone, I think you don't have another option. You need to make a change. This game is very close, and Italy in the driver's seat.
I love how Patty Mattiolo, the manager of Italy, thanks the umpire when she walks back to the dugout. It's just so much sportsmanship and integrity when you reach this level. Everybody's just so happy to be here and polite, respectful. Schillo way ahead in the count. Squares to bunt. Here comes the pitch. It's inside. Run will walk in. So a gift of a run to Illinois. It's 9-7 now. Kruger was the player that came across, and the bases remain loaded. 4 straight walks given up by Meta. And I think we're going to have that. See if we have the change in the circle now. Appears that we are. And it is the most lethal batter for Italy. Then Grone, who at the plate has hit 2 home runs today, is now going to be in the circle. So we'll see if she's as good in the circle as she is at the plate. And Rella Mingrone now in the circle. She has been the star of the game offensively for this Italian team. What about her in the circle?
That's a tough spot. Bases are loaded. You just watch your teammate load the bases and then walk a run in. So you're kind of feeling that pressure a little bit, especially watching it from the bullpen. Then you're called upon, and again, this is the heart of the order for Illinois. So it's not like you have a hitter where you think you can maybe just get a quick out. No, this is the big bats.
Again, bases loaded, 1 out. Illinois picked up a run here to draw within 9-7. Taken all the way. Molly Rates. She's been on base twice today. It's 3rd time through the Illinois batting order. Side 3-0. Again, another walk would bring in yet another run. They've had 4 straight walks. Another run. This is turning into a nightmare for the Italians right now. They have just given Illinois 2 runs, and Illinois now within 1, 9-8, as Mac Norbert comes to the plate. Bases still loaded, just 1 out. Force out at either base for the defense. Good pitch. When you come in that situation like Mingrone, there's no time to work your way into it.
Yeah, you just have one job, and that's to pump strikes.
Corbett rushed that ball, but foul. Pete Crow Armstrong, her favorite athlete, Cubs outfielder. A lot of Chicago Cubs fans, understandably, on this Illinois team. Oh, into the count. Just 1 out, bases loaded. Nice stop. Nardini had to get up to save that one. Tied the game. Tying run is at 3rd. Running, taking a little more time now before this pitch. 2-2. Side, get another good stop by Nardini. But another 3-2 count here. A walk brings in another run. They have walked in 2 runs here in this inning. They do it again, the game's tied. They're in the 4th inning of the 7th inning game.
That bat started 0-2. Brone was able to get ahead quickly, and then just got a little bit tight. The ball in there for a strike, of course, fouled off.
This has been a very typical at bat today. A lot of pitches having to be thrown by these pitchers. 8th pitch of the at bat. 3-2 count remains, 1 out. Bases loaded. That is going to be foul as well.
There is little room for error right now.
3rd pitcher of the day for Italy, Mingrone, after Soldi and Meta. Nice pitch, and that had to feel good. Strikeout after 5 straight walks.
Needed this pitch, and she got it. Goes upstairs. It would have been ball 4. It would have tied the game, but instead, Mackenzie Norbert goes up to get it. Big K for Mingrone.
Bases remain loaded. Shortstop Addison Merskos up to bat now. 2 outs. It's down in the dirt, fouls that off. She does have the funniest joke I've seen. If you want me to tell it, is it appropriate now?
It's always appropriate for a joke. I mean, come on.
Let's see what happens here. 0-1. All right. Why didn't the toilet paper cross the street? Why didn't the toilet paper cross the street?
Oh, gosh.
This is her joke.
Single ply something? 2 ply? Nah, I got nothing.
Because he got stuck in the crack.
Okay. Moving on.
MVP right there.
I really overthought that one.
Addison Merskos. You are the leader in the clubhouse with the jokes today. Potty humor sells. 1-2. 2 outs. Back to serious stuff. Nice pitch. Mingrone settles in and strikes out the last 2 she faces. But Illinois is getting closer and closer, trailing by just 1 now.
Back-to-back Ks, gets out of the bases loaded jam. It was a long inning, but finally Italy out of it.
Well, if you like runs, this is the game to watch. 9-8 now. At one time, Italy led this game 7-0. And they were up 9-6, but Illinois just keeps chipping away. They have stuck with Kruger in the circle. And she'll be pitching to Marta Ilaria Petrelli. Struck out last time she was up. Petrelli's favorite subject, Latin. Love that. That's a big skill to have, you know Latin. Charlie's trying to get things going here and add some more insurance runs for Italy. We're in the top of the 5th, a 7-inning game, pool play. A loss today doesn't knock you out. Some wild cheers from the other field right now. Remember, we have 2 games going on simultaneously this week. Canada and Pennsylvania playing over on that other field. All these games on ESPN Plus. Oh, a grand slam home run.
No wonder it was so loud.
Yeah.
Where'd that ball land? I don't know if it did land.
Back in the forest.
Wow.
We've seen a couple of huge home runs in this game too by Mingrone. It's 10-3 Pennsylvania over there. Top of the 5th. Here we're in the top of the 5th as well.
It's a race. It's on.
strikeout for Kruger. Trelli has struck out both times so far today. Giappone, the last batter in the continuous batting order for Italy, up to bat now. Giappone, good stop by the second baseman. Throw is off the mark, but that was a heck of a layout by Juarez just to keep that ball from getting into the outfield.
Now, Juarez has been all over the field. Her uniform has been dirty since the first inning, I think. Trying to keep it in front of her, make a play, throw gets away, but good effort. Would like to see her maybe take a little bit of a deeper angle. I feel like would have had more time on that ball instead of kind of cuts it off a little bit too short.
Italy now with one on. Giappone trying to steal second and gets there. Good base running by Giappone.
Little bit of an adventurous slide here, but showing off the speed. Almost like she went for the hook slide and then tried to decide she was going to dive at the last minute, but either way, she's safe.
Loving the dust cloud on the slides today. Yeah. Just looks cool. Netta up to bat. Runner in scoring position for Italy. One out here, top of the fifth. Trying to drive in Giappone. That pitch outside. Netta, an aspiring journalist, enjoys watching history documentaries. Another fellow pizza lover.
Yeah, we could hang out.
Yeah.
There are interests.
Have you been to Italy?
Have not. It's on the bucket list.
I have been fortunate enough to go, and I can tell you, when you eat pizza in Italy, it's like eating a salad here. You do not feel full in any way.
The bread's probably
It's just so, their food is so clean and pure. It's almost light. At least that's what I told myself. Full count. One out here in the top of the fifth. Hit right back to the pitcher. Kruger will take her time and throw to first, but the runner goes to third. But Kruger making sure she gets that out. So 2 down now in the top of the fifth, but Italy does have Giappone, the runner, over at third base. Massini, a base hit would score her.
Bombardier, Italy, second baseman, Viola, Massini.
Stopped by Rates. Giappone was looking to come home from third.
Italy needs this run. Offensively, runner at third, and you're at the top of your lineup where we've seen this part of the lineup do a lot of damage today. Know that Illinois on the other side offensively continues to just creep back into this ball game.
Italy has never trailed in this game. They have always been in the lead. A visit to the circle. Manager, they're talking about the condition of the dirt around that circle. We saw the Italian team complaining about a spot behind the rubber. This looks like South Carolina is looking at an area in front of it. The entire umpire crew is in on this discussion. foot maintenance here.
But he kicked some dirt in real quick.
Use those cleats.
We're having a mound issue. Anything that they can do is solid.
The top layer of dirt is usually not what's going to matter. It's that base layer. You want to make sure that that base layer is clay and nothing too hard.
And in all fairness, both teams have had an issue now, so it's not one or the other. Both of them struggling with it, but I'm loving the gumption here. Samantha Johnson was down with her hands, smoothing it out.
They're not afraid to get dirty, that's for
No.
sure. And I, obviously, as a former pitcher myself, I love the concern of the entire infield. Like, what does our pitcher need right here? We got you. You need some dirt with my hands on it? Absolutely.
We will fix this with our bare hands.
Exactly right. As it should be. Pitchers are out there working so hard every pitch.
Kruger continuing to kick a little dirt in front of her. So Italy was having an issue behind the rubber. Her issue seems to be in front.
Yeah, kind of unique.
But right now, Kruger's behind in this count, 2-0 to Massini. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Whoa, that got away from her. Good, quick response by Rates. So Giappone just could not get a good enough jump to come home. Saved a run.
Yeah, tight fence, not a lot of room in the backstop, so if you're going to steal home, you have to be so sure about it, especially with 2 outs. If you're the only runner on, it's not how you want to end this inning.
B&O the count. Outside corner strike, taken all the way was Massini. Nice pitch. 3-2.
The last 2 pitches, Kruger just painting the outside corner low in the zone.
Huge pitch here. She's got bat on it. Base hit, RBI single. And again, every time Illinois has gotten close, Italy has responded. An RBI single by Massini brings Giappone home, and it's now 10-8.
It's frustrating for Kruger in the circle because that's a good pitch and it's a good result. It's a pop-up off the end of the bat to the number 2 batter in the lineup for Italy. It just finds grass. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Not her best hit, but she will take it, and a big insurance run for Italy.
Soldi up to bat now for the Italians. Had a huge hit in the first inning that drove in a run, then she scored a run. Right now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Runner on first. Soldi, very versatile player for this Italian team out in the field. Drift foul. Not a lot of room over there for outfielders or infielders to make a play in foul territory. 0-2. Good pitch by Kruger. However, the Italians add one. And we head to the bottom of the 5th with Italy leading Illinois 10-8. But Illinois has been fighting back all day. Do you want your child to experience the teamwork and fun of Little League baseball or softball? Of course you do. Visit let me start that over. Visit playlittleleague.org. Playlittleleague.org. Enter your address, and they will find a Little League community program near you. Little League provides just a lifetime of life skills. And for these players here in Kirkland, a chance to meet players from all over the world. We've heard former players in this event say that they have friends for life that they have met from around the world after appearing in this event. A lot of the players staying very close to each other in the same hotel. They do a lot of activities together. We saw over this past weekend. Just a great spirit of camaraderie and sportsmanship. Samantha Johnson swings on the first pitch. That's always tough for the infield. It's a good bounce for the shortstop, and they make the play. Excellent job by Giappone to wait on that bounce.
That was so smooth. Just so smooth on the run. I thought that Mingrone had a play on this, maybe as a drop step out of the circle as a pitcher, but just a little bit too far. So never fear, the shortstop is here.
Panic with a strike. Yeah, that was nice. Vanek started this game out in the circle for Illinois. Grone, the third Italian pitcher used today. Vanek described as ultra competitive and fiery. That's what this Illinois team's done when they've got behind. They just have never been able to take the lead. Still a couple of more innings to try to do that. Vanek laces that into left field. Her first hit of the day.
On both times, Hovanek was retired by a ball hit to the pitcher. So I think this at bat, she's just going, I need to hit it somewhere else. Try anywhere else on the field. In the front of the box, gets an inside pitch, drives it to left field. A little bit of life here for this bottom of the lineup for Illinois.
Every time Italy's gotten a big lead, Illinois has chipped away at it. Chavez the batter now. Grone firing away up there. It's out a grunt when that ball leaves her hand. It's straight up. First baseman makes the play. Runner holds on first. Good communication between the first baseman Soldi and the pitcher Mingrone. 2 outs.
Nice way to respond after giving up the first base hit that Illinois has had since the second inning. Really trying to limit what happened last inning in the fourth.
Kruger pops that up into the outfield. Nice charging grab by Meta. So Italy shuts Illinois down, and we're heading now to the top of the 6th with Italy still up 2. Becker and Evers Park heading into the top of the 6th. I've been watching the outfielders during this between innings time. They just seem to be having the best time out there. Wonder what they're talking about.
I was always so jealous of the outfielders. I think it was more because I secretly wanted to be an outfielder and just never had the speed to do it.
They've just been having a nice chat out there, the three of them. Now they break up, get into position.
Just looks like such a vibe, right?
Yeah.
You're out there with the trees, kind of have some space, room to roam. You can kind of talk to yourself. Yeah, never really got to do that.
Italy will send Nardini up to bat. Nardini swings on the first pitch, grounder over to short, and a beautiful scoop and throw by Merskos. Some good glove work in the infield today.
I think they just needed to get warmed up a little bit, kind of get their reps in. And a nice scoop. Good pick over there. Long stretch, full extension.
And Grone up to bat. She's hit nothing but home runs today. First pitch way away from her. Grone, a 3-run home run in the first inning, followed it up with a 2-run home run. It just made it look easy.
I don't think they're going to pitch to her. Yeah, intentional walk.
Lots of strike on the corner.
She fell down.
Think she meant to do that?
No, definitely not.
Right catcher set up. Molly Rate's way outside. And somehow Kruger caught the corner.
Well, look, I don't know if you were watching. I know it was a big moment, but in the World Series, the national championship, one of the biggest moments was what was supposed to be an intentional walk, but ended up being a clutch hit, Reese Atwood. So this is kind of what I'm thinking about. I mean, Grone, this is the hitter for Italy, but if she can go get a strike over there that is supposed to be a ball, don't just automatically give up on it that the pitcher's going to hit her spot.
3-1 the count. And they put her on, and here's why. Let's go back to these blasts.
Unfortunate for Illinois, but fortunately for Italy, there were a couple of runners on, 2 runners on in the first, so made it a 3-run home run, and then later in the third inning, a 2-run shot. Just so much power. Nobody on board here in the 6th, but still a 2-run game, and Illinois said, we don't really want any more of that. No, thank you.
So Grone standing on first. Wonder if other teams will take that same approach now that they've seen what she can do on this first day.
She's definitely a hitter that I'm circling in my scorebook for this entire week.
Somashini up to bat now, trying to move Grone over. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Illinois, the home team in this game. Dugout's just been on fire since the beginning. That Italian energy over there. Gets away from the catcher. Grone's going to run down to second. So now runner in scoring position for Italy with the 1 out. Kruger is doing some maintenance on that area in the circle that she did not like in front of the rubber. That's why this pitch is delayed. A 3-1 pitch to Somashini. Out away.
This situation, if I'm Kruger, I'm almost trying to pitch to contact. See if you can just let Somashini hit something to the left side of the infield, keep Grone at second base, just work the outside part of the plate.
I wish I understood Italian. I'd like to know what they're saying over there. Oh, hit her in the head. Somashini will take her base, appears to be fine.
She didn't even flinch. Just took it.
Right off the face mask. So 2 runners on now for Italy. Trying to add more insurance runs. 1 out. Franzini, the batter, takes a strike. Good pitch by Kruger. Franzini got a single, scored a run in the first inning, struck out in her next at bat. Outside. I have known that ever since Mingrone hit that second home run, there's been a lot of people taking positions in the outfield watching this game. Maybe expecting another one to go over the fence. Giacchini rips that. Foul ball. Just went foul. That would have been trouble for Illinois. Mingrone definitely had a good shot to score.
That couldn't have been foul by much.
Third base umpire Kevin Ludwig all over that one. Ball almost hit him. Out to center field. This should not be enough for runners to tag, and they don't. Good poke out to center, but it was just right at Goike. Nice catch by center field. Servideo up to bat now, the lefty. 2 outs. Runners at first and second for Italy. They hold the runner even though it got away. Rates scampers back.
Mingrone definitely could have taken third easily. I think just kind of gave up on it a little bit too soon.
I think she could do anything she wants right now. Nobody's going to complain.
It's true. It's hit 2 home runs, 2 for 2.
Responsible for 5 of the 10 runs. Nice pitch. Kruger has stayed in the circle the entire game for Illinois. Servideo looking to get on base for the second time today. And that is outside. The base given up. A walk by Kruger, and it loads the bases with 2 outs. Bardella up to bat. Bardella looking to get on for the first time today, and a single will score at least 1 run. Kirkland, Washington lost our power for a few minutes, but actually timing worked out pretty nicely because Molly Goike's the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 6th, still facing Mingrone. 10-8. Italy out in front. Bottom of the 6th in this 7-inning game. Already seen one international team get a win today. That was the Philippines earlier, taking down California.
So much offensive power in this game. They're trying to take down the broadcast.
It's too much power. Overloading everything. Well, in this part of the country, you know it's not lightning. It's not heat. Oh, nice hit. Right back up the middle. That was a beautiful hit by Goike. Goike 3 for 4 today.
She has been on base every single time. Just so smooth and simple. A true triple threat at the top of the lineup. We've been able to see her spray the ball around, power slap right there. We've also seen her drag bunt, and we know that she has a ton of speed. So keep your eye on first base. Could potentially be a steal.
Juarez takes a strike. Goike with 3 singles and a walk. Standing on first. Juarez has had a fantastic day too. 2 for 2, but she's been on 3 times because she also drew a walk. Oh, and 2. Illinois running out of time. Down 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. They'll have at least one more at bat as the home team. That bounces, runner will easily get to second. So Goike trots down to second. And a runner in scoring position, tying run at the plate for Illinois. Ripped foul. Just a little too far ahead of that one.
Get this ball to the outfield anywhere, Molly Goike will score. She has scored every time she's been on base. Scoring position here with no outs.
Juarez waited on the off speed, fouled it off. Nice hustle by Servideo to try to make the play. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Good effort though. Juarez, all-around athlete, plays on her school flag football and basketball teams as well as softball. So she's basically playing a sport for her school team in every season.
Grone's been trying to spin an off-speed pitch in there, change it up, change speeds. Struggling a little bit with the location of that changeup.
Little check swing, pop back, hits the roof in the press box where we are. But she did get a bat on it. We're in the press box. I don't know if you can see us. May not want to. Little high. Juarez just 5-1. Smaller strike zone for Mingroni to work with. Counts full. Two on now as Juarez draws the walk. Second consecutive walk she's drawn. And Illinois now with the lead run at the plate. Shillo, the batter. Shillo has been all over the stat sheet today. 2 for 2 today and a walk drawn. He's driven in a run, scored a run.
This kind of feels like the game, the opportunity for Illinois to get back in this, to possibly take the lead.
2 on, no outs. Italy has used 3 different pitchers in the circle today. Soldi, Meta, and currently Mingroni. And ripped foul. She's getting out way in front of those pitches.
Yeah, hands are just a little bit wide in her swing. It's a hittable pitch that she can hit fair if she just keeps her hands a little bit tighter to her body, let her barrel work.
Role model sister Callie, who's 25 years old. She has a younger brother, Tommy.
The idea of the off speed, and even as a pitcher, if your changeup is not consistently a strike, you just don't want to give up on it. You want to consistently show that I have it, I'm gonna get it, keep it in the hitters' heads.
That is lifted to left field, deep, off the fence. Tying run coming to the plate. Throw to third, not in time. And you called it, Kenzie. Illinois has suddenly tied this game.
This inning is just set up perfectly. You get your leadoff runner on, your number 2 batter follows. She gets on via the walk, and it sets the table for your 3-hole hitter who, what an at-bat. Shillow making in-at-bat adjustments, fouling off pitch after pitch until she gets something that she can handle, and blasted that thing off of the fence, deep left field. And how about Juarez scoring all the way from first base, just on her horse?
So Shillow is on third base now. Molly Rates the batter. That is just foul. We are tied for the first time today. 10-10. Illinois have been coming from behind the entire game. They started the game out down 7-0. They were down 9-3. Chopper to shortstop. Another run will score, as that was just too hot for Giappone to handle. So for the first time today, Illinois leads the game.
Hit the ball on the ground and good things will happen. Just unable to come up with it. Giappone is.
Wow, what a comeback from Illinois.
This is something.
I mean, to start a game down 7-0, and they've been behind the entire way.
And it consistently has been this part of the lineup for Illinois. Think about Molly Goike in that leadoff spot. She is now 4 for 4 in terms of getting on base and coming around to score, and that has just been a pass the bat.
Norbert, little check swing up to Mingroni, only play is to first, gets the out. First out of the inning, but it moves the runner over to second. So Rates is standing on second in scoring position. Madison Merskos, the shortstop, up to bat now. Yeah, the first 4 batters in this lineup, if you're scoring, keeping a scorebook, it's almost hard to find room anymore. I mean, they're just filling up every section of it. Goike, Juarez, Shillow, Rates, they've done most of the damage. Then Ava Kruger, the final batter in the order. She's had a fantastic day at the plate as well. This is Merskos still looking to get on for the first time. Struck out in her last at bat, lifts that up high. Foul territory and just out of play. Servideo just ran out of room, or she would have made that play.
Remember, obviously, here in the bottom of the 6th, Illinois home team, if they can push or keep this lead up 1, Italy will have last at bats. Just how quickly this game has been flipped.
I want to give a shout out to Nardini behind the plate, the catcher, because when Mingroni misses that off speed, it bounces into home plate, and she's done such a good job keeping it in front of her every time. First Coast basketball player. She's not playing softball. There's some off speed. That is hit hard to center field. Did not make the catch. It bounced. They're going to throw to third to try to get the runner. No. Good speed by Rates to beat the throw to third. And standing on second is Merskos. That's her first hit of the day.
Man, I thought that she had it out in center field. Oh, yeah, just a quick trap, quick bounce before it gets into her glove. And then that was great base running by Molly Rates. Go back to tag in case it is caught and then advance 60 more feet. Scoring position now third and second for Illinois.
And Sam Johnson up to bat. Johnson got on base with a sacrifice in her first at bat. Has not gotten a hit today. Single would score another run, just one out. Runners at second and third. That's it to the shortstop. Runners coming home. Run scores. Throw not in time. And Illinois is up 12-10 now. A 4-run sixth inning, and we're not done. Sam Johnson's first hit of the day.
This has just been a little bit of a rough inning defensively for Giapponi at shortstop. The second error. Both errors have allowed a run to score.
Batter Olivia Hovanek asking for a timeout. Trainers coming out to try to help her while Italy contemplates things. And again, just classy sportsmanship as Italy's coaching staff is out with South Carolina's coaching staff trying to help Hovanek, giving her water and ice. Again, there's Italy's manager, Patty Mattiolo. That's not even her player.
She's putting on her batting gloves.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way she wants to come out. She's laughing now. Thumbs up.
All right. Well,
hey, I've been there.
quick ground screw effort right behind her. Thumbs up.
And just such a reflection of all the sportsmanship with Italy's coaches coming over right away to comfort her. And she's talking to the catcher, Nardini, who's asking her if she's okay. Good job, Olivia.
Thank you to the ground screw.
Yeah. A feel-good moment.
Did it feel good, do you think?
In the end.
In the end.
Happy ending.
Happy ending.
Seeing smiles, laughs. Humanity on full display there. All right. Let's see how this goes. One out. Again, the big story here is Illinois has come from behind to take a 12-10 lead in the bottom of the sixth. Runner going. They don't even throw down. Just let Johnson take second. So Johnson in scoring position. Good pitch from Ingrone. Let's go Liv. Lavanek swings, pops it straight up. First base calls everyone off. Soldi makes the grab. And that's the second out. Again, Italy will come to the plate in the top of the 7th, trailing for the first time today, and the game could be on the line. They have to catch Illinois or it's over. Chavez, the batter. Remember, runners at second and third right now for Illinois. Base hit adds to this 12-run total. Pop fly to left field, caught. So Italy's game is on the line. They are down by 2 and will come to the plate having to catch Illinois.
Now, how about the top of the order for Illinois? They tie it and then they take the lead. Offensively, it has just been a chip away effort this entire game, and now Illinois is in the driver's seat.
In the shadow of Seattle, down here in Kirkland, Washington, Pacific Northwest, good place to be in the middle of the summer. Come on out and join us. This is just day 1 of the Junior League Softball World Series. And what a wow when this has been. And we've been admiring these folks out beyond the outfield fence all day. Good spot to watch softball. Community of Kirkland very involved in this event. They've come out to support this event. New pitcher in the circle for Illinois, Laney Schillo, will be in the circle, replacing Kruger, and will try to lock down this lethal Italian team. It's the first time they've come to bat trailing, and the game is on the line. If they don't score 2 runs here, game's over. Schillo, a couple of balls to start her circle appearance, facing Calamita. Calamita, San Francisco Giant fan. 3-0.
I'm a Giants fan.
It's funny, her favorite athlete is Aaron Judge. Her favorite team is San Francisco Giants.
Well, she's just covering all her bases, covering all her coasts.
Coast to coast.
Yeah.
Calamita draws the walk, and so the tying run coming up to the plate now. Marta Petrelli. Petrelli looking for her first appearance on base. Runner going? No, came back. Frakes did a good job. Calamita got a few steps towards second, turned around and came back. First strike thrown by Schillo.
I like Illinois going to their bullpen. Think about how many pitches Ava Kruger threw in relief. Just trying to mix things up a little bit. If you have an extra arm that's ready to go and is fresh, as they all should be, this is day 1, game 1.
One and 2. Italy hoping this is not their final at bat today, especially after the way this game has gone. They started the game up 7-0 in the first inning. Just have not been able to protect the lead. Nice pitch, and Shiloh gets her first strikeout, facing her second batter. 1 down.
Yeah, this had a little heat on it. Shiloh did. Going to the outside corner. Some tail as well.
Giappone, final batter in the continuous order. She did get a single and score a run her last at bat. Remember, there's a runner on first right now, Calamita. Illinois 2 outs away from a come-from-behind victory. First game of pool play for both teams. Washington and Puerto Rico up next on this field. Shiloh looking a little frustrated after that pitch. 3-0 the count. Puts another on. 2 walks given up. So the lead run is at the plate now for Italy. Alessandra Metta, the leadoff hitter for the Italians.
Your Illinois and your Shiloh, the last thing that you want to do is walk the bottom of the lineup to set the table for the top.
Runners at first and second. So the infield has a force out at first, second, or third right now. 1 down. That is hit over second base into right field. A run will score. They're going to send the other runner. No, now she goes back, and now she'll go home. Play at the plate. Not in time. We're tied. Italy comes back to tie the game here in the top of the 7th.
Oh my goodness, what just happened? There's a lot going on here, but this is a clutch piece of hitting from the leadoff batter, Metta. And then the runners were just on the move. A little bit of a bobble out in the outfield. There was an initial hold. I thought we were going to have a 2-runner send automatically, and then the ball gets away, and then, okay, no, let's go this time for real. And we'll tie the game as well.
Giappone started down the line, then she went back, then she came in to score.
I think she was playing pickle with herself.
Bottom line, though, it is 12 all now in this final inning, top of the 7th. Means Illinois will come to bat again. Runner on third. Good pitch. Massini, the batter, takes that strike. 1-2. Hits that through the middle, and Italy now is in the lead. Back in the lead are the Italians. 13-12. A 3-run 7th so far. Good hit by Massini.
This inning started with a leadoff walk, and then 2 batters later, another walk. So 2 free bases start this inning. You turn it over to the top, the big hitters, and they deliver, as they should. You're at the top of this lineup, and you get an opportunity with 2 free bases on to get your team right back in this. That's exactly what they're going to do.
How about a 25-run game?
Casual.
Fouled away. Soldi, the batter. Our first game of the day was 1-0 as the final. This one's 13-12 and counting. Shillo on in relief here in this final inning. It's outside, good stop by Rates. Another runner put on. So 3 walks given up in this inning. And Italy still with only 1 out. Runners at first and second. Nardini takes her place in the batter's box. Nardini 2 for 3 today. With the speed of Massini at second base, you have to think a base hit would score her.
Well, you have to pitch to Nardini here because 1 out. We know who's hitting behind her. Manuela Mingroni, 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Last thing you want to do is see her with the bases loaded. You're Illinois.
Yeah, what a decision that is. 3-0 the count. 1 ball away from that dynamic strike throw, and they walked Mingroni the last time she came up. She's in the on-deck circle. So the bases loaded with Mingroni up to bat. Decisions. Let's reflect on what Mingroni's done today.
Yeah, I'll watch these swings all day. This was a while ago in the first inning. Feels like it was earlier today, but it was still this game, and then doubled it up in the third. So 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Now she has the bases loaded. Team up 1. I mean, Illinois offensively, we know that they can absolutely score 1 run. We have seen it all day today. You just do not want the damage to be more than that.
Shillo just threw a pitch and fell after her release. It was a strike. And Mingroni's swinging away, 0-2. She's ahead on her. Bases loaded. Mingroni hits it sharp to short, throw home, gets the force, so they avoid another run scoring. And 2 down now. So that worked out nicely for Illinois. So 2 down. Somashini up to bat. Bases still loaded. Italy has come from behind to take the 1-run lead here in the 7th. Boy, this game's just had so many momentum changes.
There's definitely a lot of walks and free passes that both sides are going to want to clean up for the rest of this week. Just too many.
Good job by the catcher, Molly Rates, after that pitch. Stop that ball from getting behind her. Bases loaded. Anything gets past the catcher's a run. So 3-0 the count. Shillo in danger of walking in another run. So Machini taking all the way here. And a run walked in. So it is 14-12, Italy. They were down 12-10 at the start of this inning.
And yes, there's been 2 clutch hits in this inning by the top of the lineup for Italy, but there has also been 5 walks issued by Illinois.
Franceschini up now, bases remain loaded. 2 outs. It's been a 4-run 7th for Italy so far. This has been a long game. Tough play for third base. Another run will score. And Italy continues to pile it on here in the 7th. 15-12, a 5-run 7th so far. Bases remain loaded. 2 down.
Italy has just bookended this game with a huge first and a huge 7th.
7 runs in the first, 5 and counting here in the 7th. Servideo, the batter, trying to keep it going here. Pile on the runs. Illinois will come to the plate one more time. Drift foul. Good pitch. So Mangroni standing on third as the runner for Italy. They've got the bases loaded. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Illinois desperately trying to get out of this situation right here.
The good news for Illinois is they turn their lineup over to the top in the bottom of the 7th, so exactly where they will want to be.
Servideo staying alive in this at bat. Ball getting thrown back over into play. One-two pitch, 2 outs. Foul ball. And Groni there at third, the runner. Base hit, scores at least 1 more run.
Servideo really just shortening up here. You can see her showing bunt every single pitch with 2 strikes and then quickly pulls the bat back. She's trying to see the pitch as deep as she can.
She's drawn 2 straight balls. Count is full again. Illinois in danger of walking in another run. And down on strikes goes Servideo. So Illinois will come to bat. Down by 3. Bottom of the 7th. Back here in Kirkland, Washington, bottom of the 7th inning. And a game that has had so many momentum swings and lead changes. Right now it is the Italians in the driver's seat, needing to hold Illinois.
That box score really just says it all, right? There has been no flow of this game. Just when you think, okay, this game is settled in. Nope, here comes a big 2-run home run or 3 straight walks and 2 runs scored. It's just kind of been all over the place.
Now let's see if Italy can protect this lead. Kruger is the last batter in the continuous batting order, but she's been one of their best hitters today. 2 for 3. She scored a couple of runs. Kruger has been in the circle today as well. Hits that into left field, and right at left fielder. Nice play. And number 15, Petrelli. Petrelli taking Norbert's place out in left field.
A huge first out. I know I've talked about how many walks we have seen in this game, and it's kind of been an issue sometimes, those leadoff walks. And so you hear in the bottom of the 7th inning, and Grone just going right at her. Results in a first out, which is huge.
A nice pitch on the outside corner. Goike, the leadoff batter, has gotten on every at-bat today. 3 singles and a walk. Pokes that just foul. Goike, 4 runs today. Shortstop makes the play. Not in time. Goike just lightning fast and beats out the throw for an infield single.
Yeah, let's watch Molly Goike just turn on the burners here. She's almost jogging at the end. She's like, I know I've got this. Reading the defense, tap and go. We've also seen her use her drag bunt. We've seen her power slap.
Juarez 2 for 2 today, 2 singles, 2 walks. Again, the top 4 batters for this Illinois team have put on an all-star performance today. Illinois has to score 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Inside. Juarez rips another one at short, gets through the shortstop's legs. And so Illinois with 2 on here. And the bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Tying run coming to the plate in the form of Maddie Schillo.
Well, Schillo has delivered before in this game. This is the hitter that Illinois wants and needs in this moment to get back in this ballgame.
Went off of Schillo. So that is a foul ball, strike 1. Now look at that line. 2 singles, double, 5 RBIs, all in this game. Runners hold at first and second. A lot of speed on the bases right now for Illinois with Goike and Juarez. Goike at second, Juarez at first. Schillo the batter. 1 out. That is lifted to left field. Easy play for the left fielder. Runners have to stay. Petrelli makes the grab. And that is 2 down. Italy is 1 out away from winning this game, but the tying run remains at the plate. Molly rates the batter.
Shilla was just out in front of that.
Rates also had an outstanding day. She's the 4th in the top 4 of the batting order. Gets right off the end of the bat. It's no play. What a break for Illinois, and it loads the bases.
You know what this game was missing?
What?
A swinging bunt.
Yeah, we got it now.
All right, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Norbit up to bat. Hits it through the hole. 1 run scores. They'll send another.
Wow.
15 to 14. Two-run score.
That was a gutsy send to send McKenna Juarez all the way from second base when the ball is really in front of the left fielder. The throw is just a little bit too offline, and Juarez has too much speed. Oh, man.
So the winning run is at the plate. Merskos have a runner on third, a base hit, ties the game. Merskos got her first hit in her last at bat. Pressure's on. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. That is going to get out of play. Foul ball. 0-2. Mingroni way ahead in this count. Mingroni, third baseman Servideo, coming over to encourage her. Let's get out of here. That's what she's saying. 0-2 the count. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Merskos stays alive.
I'm like so nervous.
I know. It's edge of your seat kind of moment here.
This game has been so chaotic. And here we are at the final moments. I'm like, now I'm nervous.
That is into the outfield. And it is a walk-off hit. Illinois will win it as they send 2 across the plate. Addie Merkos with the walk-off hit. And Illinois comes from behind to win it in the bottom of the 7th.
It took 31 runs, but we have a winner.
We do.
What a game. Illinois started this game down 7-0 in the first. I was thinking, okay, maybe run rule territory for Italy, and they just had no quit in them. And of course, it takes all 7 innings. We go all the way to the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. And the top of the lineup is just clutch for Illinois, like they were the entire game. Every time the top of the lineup came around, they put something together and they delivered. And yeah, here we go. 7th inning, walk-off single. Let's go.
Wow, that was a lot of fun. You don't get a lot of 31-run games. And great sportsmanship between these two teams. The Italian coaches going over and singling out a few of the Illinois players, congratulating them. A long game, over 3 hours long, 31 runs, ends in a walk-off hit. And Illinois comes from behind to defeat Italy in their first pool play game, 16-15. One more game to come today from this field. Washington and Puerto Rico will be on this field next.